All right, welcome back into the channel, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jake, along with my co-host Ed. Over here, we're going over our Week 3 predictions against the spread. Gonna have our results, not the best results.
Nah.
This past weekend,
everything went bad. Everything went bad for both of us. Everything went bad. Let's start with this, man. Let's just start it. It is what it is.
All right, so we will start with some simple ones. Citadel at Clemson. Clemson covered 49-0.
Yes.
Started to get a little nerve-wracking there, but it looked might score.
but we did guess right. In that one. I was checking, because I was able to watch the whole game, but the future for Clemson, quarterback, he still has a lot to grow. DJ has a lot to grow.
Yeah.
Trevor was
defense
good.
Lights out. The offense, they'll get there. But they got some growing to do.
Yes.
Go ahead and get the other one out of the way. Cincinnati over Austin Peay.
We get that one right.
Blew them out of the water.
Dude, I'm proud. I'm proud of Cincinnati. Austin Peay are not a great team, but hey, win is a win.
Go ahead and get these other two out of the way because these were difference makers for us. You got UCF over Georgia Tech. They did cover 49-21.
Yes.
I got that wrong. That's what I get for rooting for Georgia Tech. Next time I'm going with my head, not my heart.
No, I think that what changed here, like I did watch almost half of the game if I remember right, because we were just checking games, everything the whole time. Georgia Tech has so many fumbles, and I think that's what destroyed them. Because Jeff Smith played good, but the turnover killed them. Got me at the defense is on point where UCF for this game, and Gabriel, the offense was great. Yeah, Dylan Gabriel was lights out that game, which I'm proud. I pumped the guy up.
Have it looking strong.
Hey, he make me look good. That's why I care.
Go ahead. Cincinnati and UCF are the best teams in the AAC.
Yes.
So that ought to be interesting. Then let's go ahead. I predicted this one correctly. Mm-hmm. This was my underdog of the week as well. App State at Marshall.
Yes.
Marshall, not only they won it outright 17-7.
Yes, right.
Marshall, I told you, Ed. I told you Marshall is a good team.
Okay. Yes.
Their quarterback. They have a fairly exciting quarterback to watch, and their team to watch.
Yeah, Wells is looking good. But I think the bad thing for them is this is Wells last year. I think he's a senior this year. So.
Yeah, App State, they got a offense. They held Marshall to 17. Marshall won't have high-powered offenses.
Yeah, but Marshall's defense showed up.
You gotta get some.
Props. Yeah,
especially they get into that showdown against UL Lafayette in the Sun Belt Conference Championship.
Yes. Go for the next.
Let's go ahead and shoot over to my letdown. One of my letdowns of the week, but not really. Lafayette, Georgia State. Lafayette did win the game 34-31, but did not cover the spread. But I can't be mad at that because my man, Sean Elliott, former offensive line coach, former co-offensive coordinator at the University of South Carolina.
Definitely.
Did a good job getting those guys ready, especially starting a true freshman quarterback.
Yes.
It looked like they had...
Okay. All right. I got my opinions on that one. I was thinking of giving a big rant about this whole thing, but you know what? I gotta be the better man, and I gotta give Georgia State the credit. They did play good. I feel like Louisiana let me down. They couldn't play better, but hey, they showed up because I feel like they underestimated Georgia State, and that's the thing that happens in these games. Even if they're low schools. You always gotta play your best, but anyways, I gotta give props to the other team. They played well. They kept them the whole time, and it could have been upset, but it wasn't.
Yeah, but Georgia State again. I trolled them Friday when we did our predictions.
Yes, you did.
Which, by the way, predictions are gonna start coming out on Wednesday.
Definitely Wednesday.
More about that at the end of the video, but Georgia State did knock off Tennessee last year.
Yes, they did.
And, They have some good talent there, and like Sean Elliott, he's a live wire coach, man. He's got some energy, and he's not gonna just lay down.
And let's not forget, they started with a freshman quarterback,
Yes,
and the
that
kid
really-
was great. So, hey, I gotta give props for that. Don't forget
So
about
let's
it.
go to another letdown. Syracuse at Pitt. Pitt did win the game 21-10. They did not cover the spread. And I do give props to Syracuse's defense.
Mhm.
They do have a good defense. But Pitt, I mean, Syracuse only put up 190 yards.
Yes.
They're terrible offensively. Pitt should have found a way to.
It could be a better game. They should have scored more than that. That's not my biggest letdown of the week, but it's one of
Oh,
them.
no. Not my biggest letdown.
I got one
think
biggest
we had
letdown.
the same biggest letdown. I think everyone across the country had the same biggest letdown.
Oklahoma State?
Let's go ahead and jump to it.
Yeah.
Tulsa and Oklahoma State.
Damn it!
Oklahoma State did win the game 16-7.
Yes.
Not cover that spread. And let me read you a couple of totals here, my friend.
Yeah.
Total yardage for Tulsa, 278.
Mm.
Total yardage for Oklahoma State, 279.
All right.
Only produced 279 yards against Tulsa. But also the turnover game.
Yeah.
Oklahoma State had a fumble and a pick.
Yes.
Tulsa did have one turnover. They also threw an interception.
No.
But I mean, a total of not even just.
No, I feel like
yards total. Oklahoma State had no reason being held to under 300 yards against Tulsa.
hey, I mean, probably it's like the thing is like because remember I was pumping a lot Chuba and Spencer. Spencer didn't play that much. He only had like through completion. I think he only threw twice, and then Chuba was just they tried to use a running game to win the game. But I feel like even if it's Tulsa, they should just keep going. I mean, I know you need your new freshmen, sophomores to get more experience, but come on, really, you gotta force the running game the whole time. And the bad thing when Tulsa saw them, hey, I saw that interception. When Tulsa did that interception was nice.
It was not only an abysmal showing for Oklahoma State.
It was an embarrassment
for the Big 12.
Yes.
They are okay. You got Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
You have Texas.
Yes.
Texas is near being back. But come on, outside of that, it's just an embarrassment.
You got no excuse, man. You have no excuse to have that kind of game.
Yeah. So don't. I mean, the Texas Oklahoma game will still be a very interesting one, especially with Spencer Rattler running the show, redshirt freshman. Former number one quarterback recruit, I believe in the 2018 class.
Probably you're right in that.
Class. I don't know why I said 18.
As long as I see, I can see Oklahoma State bringing their offense like it's supposed to be, I will give them props. But right now, they lost all my respect from this game.
After the way they played right now, I've got them sitting behind the Sun Belt.
Yep.
Best conference. So let's go ahead. Let's jump to another one. So this is one I got right.
Okay.
This is where I took the win. USF at Notre Dame, 52-0 Notre Dame. That's rough.
Okay.
That's rough for USF, but Notre Dame looked good.
Okay. Alright. I'm thinking of walking out because that was an embarrassment. I gave UCF so much props. I thought at least Jeff Scott was going to do something about it, but the offense was not there. Notre Dame looked fantastic on defense. Book with the quarterback for Notre Dame looked amazing. And the bad thing is,
great game.
I was hoping USF was going to show me something, but hey,
I'm with you. Like I thought maybe a 3-touchdown victory.
Yes.
With the bias, but I thought USF would at least
score something.
But boy,
I was at least hoping for 14 points from UCF.
Chris Tyree running back there, he's gonna be a stud in the future.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. So we've covered all that. We're gonna save. Let's just go into the three we did not predict, which Nate Shout out to Navy. Big
Navy,
comeback.
amazing comeback. You proved that you guys can come back from down for 24.
Yeah, I'm surprised because Navy, they're usually on it. I'm surprised they did so poor in week 1, but it was noteworthy that they, over the offseason, did not tackle in practice.
True.
And B, that can make a huge difference.
Yes.
But it's good that they righted the ship, no pun intended, and got the W. Then Boston College manhandling Duke,
Yes.
26-6.
No offense, but I don't see Duke being nothing. I mean, I do see Boston College is a better football program, but Duke is. I mean, they have their ups and downs.
They won the game passing the football,
Yeah.
which is not Boston College. Well, not the recent Boston College.
Yeah, because I think last time they were like a passing against when they still had Matt Ryan as their quarterback, but that was a long time ago.
So then the last game there to cover was NC State over Wake, 45-42.
High scoring game.
And good game, actually.
Yeah.
Like, I was surprised. Wake a lot better than
Yeah.
we wanted. Although, I got to say, like, they held Clemson to under 40.
Which
the
is
past
good.
couple
Yeah.
years, Clemson beat them by like an average of 46 or something. So I think they did pretty fair, but that was a pretty good game.
Mm-hmm.
But what we had tabbed as the game of the week, we both got wrong on the spread. We picked Louisville to beat Miami, which is going to bring a topic that a lot of people still are going to be, Miami's back.
Okay.
I don't think
All right.
so.
Okay.
But
So in my defense,
Eric King looked like he looked like a stud.
yes, he looked pretty good. Okay, my issue here is with that game. Where was Louisville's defense? Because oh my God, they were so bad. I mean, I understand Louisville is a really good offensive team, but really leaving the
play that went for it went for like 50 yards. That was just endless.
And let's not forget the wide receiver. He could have he could have actually crawled his way to the touchdown zone, and nobody would catch him because everybody was.
Could have changed, took a shower,
went for lunch,
and came back and still scored that touchdown.
Yeah, because he was bad.
Louisville still put up 516 yards.
Yeah, the bad thing is, even if they look so great in offense, if they have that crappy defense show up again, they're not doing nothing this year.
This was the issue. They had 516 yards. They moved the ball. They had 3 turnovers.
Yes.
2 fumbles and a pick.
Yes.
That is a no-no. And Miami's running back, on 9 carries, had 134 yards.
Yeah, he looked good.
At 14.9 yard carry.
True.
But, Miami, credit them for actually scoring on their possessions.
Mm-hmm.
And Louisville got to protect the ball. If Louisville did not have those 3 turnovers,
could be more closer.
47-34. I think it would have been a little different ball game, but Miami, credit that defense. And this is the one thing we've talked about. If Miami can get that offense turned around and put up these kind of numbers, then they'll be getting there. And here's a little interesting.
Yeah, go for it.
About today, because in my opinion, De'Aaron King is not going to be an elite NFL quarterback, right?
No.
And I think he's probably someone's desperate. He's probably second to 5th round quarterback to me.
Like a pretty much like a Trubisky, like a Danny Jones, like kind of that. Like a guy that's supposed to be like not in the 1st round, but after the 2nd and 5th.
There's no way he goes in the 1st round. If he does, he's going to be used as an athlete somewhere.
Yeah.
But my thing was to help Miami going forward, because if you look at their recruiting classes, they still need a quarterback.
Yes.
This being a free year for all these NCAA players, if they can, because I think, like I said, I don't think De'Aaron King is going to be a 1st rounder. I'm not even sure he would be a 2nd rounder. I think if he stuck around, finished this year strong, come next year with an even more loaded class,
he should look better.
More guys coming back. and could have another great season. I think that would help them a little more, but I think that would help Miami.
I feel like right now for like every like prospect to go to the next step, which is the NFL. Like if you're a freshman, finish this year, come back and do another year, because this year everybody's kind of crippled in almost every team. Some people was gonna opt out. Some people are gonna get sick right now, and the best thing is if you want to have more value, playing when everybody's healthy in a healthy season. So I think that will help your stock. But right now, that's what I feel like for him to stay at least stay into his junior year, for we can see if he's ready. Because right now, it's too early for him to say he's ready for the NFL.
I mean, and if he wants to go, that's his choice. You can get in there, get some money. I mean, it's a smart decision either way. But I think that would help to get Miami on the right track.
Mm-hmm.
To get back to maybe being that number 2 team.
Yeah, definitely.
In the ACC. That pretty much covered it. So I finished off at 4-5 in our picks against the spread. The other game we had, tab was canceled, which was the Charlotte 49 at UNC.
Well, I got some news about this. It's looking like UNC won't be able to play next week. So I think they're going to play until October 3rd. It was just announced a couple hours ago. They can't find another team to play next week.
What was the reason?
I was reading on the ESPN. So I just read a little bit when I was checking the scores and everything, make sure I got everything right.
I mean, was it COVID related?
I think they're looking for another school they can play against, but they can't find because for COVID. Like playing there, because I think they're gonna be visiting instead of playing home, so they can't find another. I don't know, because the team that we're supposed to be playing next week is not playing against them, like Charlotte. So, right now,
I wasn't playing. I know Charlotte had said that it wasn't gonna affect their next game, so they'll be back on the field.
And we know that the Charlotte game is not going to get postponed. It got officially canceled, so it is what it is for UNC. Less time to play, which less games to actually go to a bowl game. So hopefully they keep winning for their own good.
Who even knows how this bowl? Who knows how this season's gonna play out? So that'll all be interesting.
So in your opinion,
where did you finish at?
I only got 3 right. So I got 3-6, I think. Yeah, 3-6.
Right now, I'm sitting 1 game ahead. So anything counts.
Yeah. It's like everything went down, but my team didn't deliver. So.
Yeah. So that's whenever we actually start our segment of not even worse teams. What were we gonna do? We were gonna have our little segment because Oklahoma State, I think they fell into that category.
To me, they were the worst team.
That was the biggest letdown.
No, to me, they were the worst team. For me, my biggest letdown was gonna be.
It was gonna be our Petrino.
Yeah, our boy Petrino moment of the week, which is.
But Louisville suffered enough from Bobby Petrino.
Yeah.
So
actually, no, because they were winning. They were winning with Boy Petrino. Love it or hate it. Then he got fired. So
the guy's scum.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it for week 3 for our predictions. We will be back
Wednesday
night with our week 4 predictions. And just to keep it a little interesting, SEC week 1 for us. It's week 4 for NCAA, week 1 for us.
Yes.
We're going to cover all non-SEC games on Wednesday.
Yep.
And come back Thursday and post the SEC games.
All right, sounds good to me. And for everybody that pretty much like me, so a fan of Boise, we still don't have a schedule. We don't know if we're going to play this year. We still don't know if the Midwest is going to play. So if we don't have a season, it's a loss. There's always next year, and hopefully we can have a better class. Because right now our recruiting class is not looking that great. I mean, it's not that bad, but it's not that good neither. So it's solid. And hopefully we can be. Actually, I want to have a season. I want to see them play again. So, but if it's not.
Speaking of recruiting for South Carolina, the number one JUCO running back, he has decommitted from Clemson. As of right now, 24/7 Sports has him at a 10 for a lock to come to South Carolina, which I think would be great. Pairing him with Marshawn Boyd, the boys would run all over everyone. But so that's an interesting tidbit to watch. He keeping an open mind to Tennessee, but I think he can do better.
Yeah, Tennessee has so many players that a lot of people won't be playing for them because they got so much talent. That's the only bad thing about having a lot of talent.
He commits in the future anyway, but that would be a bolster to hitting, I think, 41st right now, which is embarrassing. But yeah, but anyway, that's it. That's it for week 3. It's in the books.
Yep.
Not the most exciting week. Hopefully, week 4 with some real football, some SEC football.
Actually, better scores, more predictions, more surprising because some of the games were like probably by the second half. I mean, by the first half was already over. They were not that interesting, but hey, at least we got football right now. That's the only thing I can say.
Yep. So hopefully these picks this weekend. I'm using my head. I'm not using it anymore. Not going for my gut anymore. I'm just gonna boom. Is what it is. Go by the numbers.
It's all about the brains, man.
So that's it. And if you can, give us a subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed it. If you've been stuck around this long, give us a like. That always helps out.
Yes.
For myself, my co-host Ed, we will see you next time.